imagine what it'd be like if you did. Oh yeah, we relearned how to program the 303. Actually, it's a TD3 by Behringer, everyone's favorite brand. So we programmed a couple patterns fucking around with that. It's kind of silly how that sequencer works. It's not as difficult as you might imagine. I mean, you know, it's quirky. It's quirky. It's not difficult per se. It's quirky. Cause the Billy man was fucking around. He's like, oh, I gotta press like the fucking pattern group. I gotta select a pattern group. I gotta put it in the right mode. And I gotta select the pattern and the section A or B. And then what do I gotta do? I gotta hold function and hit step and press step as many times as I want there to be steps. Or you can just let it default to 16, and then you gotta like hit the pitch mode and then hit the different notes you want it to play in sequence, and then you gotta switch over to time mode, and then you gotta pick whether you want it to be like a quarter note or like a tie or like a fucking rest. It's so complicated. Then after you do that, you gotta do that for every step. And then you can play it and listen to it. It's gonna sound like ass. And then you can go in there and adjust it. You just gotta hit the little next button and go through every note. And then when you hear the note, you'd think that the last note that played, you could just press a different note and that'd be that. No, you gotta hit the back button. You gotta hit the back button. Because I guess you could just type in a whole new sequence if you wanted. I don't know. So you type in the back button, and if you hold the note, if you hold it, you can add an accent or a little slide there, a little slide. That's amazing. And then you know what you can do? You can go back into the time mode, and I don't remember, something else you can do, gives a shit. But then you can also hold function and change it to triplet mode. That'll fuck it all up though. I mean, you can't switch it back. It's fucked up. It's gonna kill a couple notes at the end and stuff like that. It's like, oh shit. But whatever, you got your little pattern on your little 303. You can play that, and then after you're done with that, you think, why don't I just use a normal ass sequencer? You know what I'm saying? Why am I going through all this? I mean, I can just make a sequence that sounds like it was made with that sequencer. I don't really have to do all this, do I? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. But it makes you a legitimate person. So you see? Otherwise, you're just not a legitimate person. Okay, we're gonna